Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Vashawn Jones, visionary of Fedora Outlier LLC, and I want to kind of talk to you guys today about the old adage: if at first you try and don't succeed, try again. And I have a story that really relates to this and kind of talks about the failure, catastrophic failure that is that I had when first starting Fedora Outlier and where we're at today. And I remember having a meeting with the director of the TVIs and setting up a training session where we would teach a bunch of TVIs how to use iOS. And it was the first time that we've ever done something like that as a team, and my first time ever really having to teach a group of teachers. And to say the least, we bombed horribly. But you fast forward years later, and we're still teaching in front of larger and larger crowds of teachers of the visually impaired, and moving the needle on it. But when I first tried it, it was a learning curve, and we had to step up to the learning curve really quick. What it did teach me in that failure is that, one, people will pay for the knowledge and education that you have. Two, that it was a market that needed to be tested to see if it was something viable, something to release. And once we figured that out, we began to fine tune everything that we did. And fast forward years later, 3 years, 4 years to be exact, and we are teaching teachers of the visually impaired all across the world. We've actually created a specific product based on the knowledge that we've gotten from that catastrophic failure all those years ago. And of course, it's at teach.institute. And it just goes to show that through your failure, you can come out the other end with something amazing. And for me, it was like the Indians, and the chief goes over the hill and goes into the valley, and he sees all the warriors, and he runs back up the hill and he tells all his people, hey, this is the strategy that we need to employ. But he's the first one on the ground, and a good leader is always the last one to leave. And that's the way I kind of view the things that we're doing at Fedora, and more importantly, the things that you can do. You're not gonna succeed at the first attempt, and you're not gonna necessarily get what you want out of an opportunity the first time you try. But if you give up, and if you don't persevere, and you listen to the negative feedback and let it weigh on you, you will never ever get to your dream and make that opportunity turn into what you want. So you're gonna fail. Fail forward. Mom would always tell me, you're gonna fail, but just never make the same mistake twice. And we've held our hat here at Fedora on that, and we're continuously growing and getting better. I remember my first product, it was wildly insane how well it sold in the marketplace, and it had never been done before. The Mac Master series had never ever been done before, and it's our best seller. And it was all from micro failures, if you will, tweaking this and tweaking that. And now we have 4 different companies, and amazing responses, and we're gonna fail even at that. Even being the first ones to do it, we're gonna fail, but it's still that chief going over the hill and coming back and giving and providing direction. So as usual, let's change the world. Let's fail forward, and never make the same mistake twice. And let's change the world together.
10% that are reading.